believe that Oklahoma leaders need to consider additional revenue-enhancing measures? If so, how would you propose to raise revenue for Oklahoma? What is your plan to shore up sources of dedicated state revenue?
Well, first, I don't believe you'll see the Oklahoma legislature or state leaders, with State Question 640, there will not be a tax increase. That's just not going to happen. And over the last probably 8 years, even since Governor Henry came into office and there was such a downturn in the economy at that time, you have seen an effort through the legislature for years to try to come up with other kinds of revenue enhancers. But most of those, whether they have been fees that have been assessed at different levels, have been usually more targeted to be used in the area for which those fees were assessed. For instance, if it was health related. But I think even the ruling of the Oklahoma Supreme Court this last week will make that even further more difficult. So what we have to do, I think, again, it goes back to what I said, if we are committed that we want this state to run efficiently, if we who are elected officials, then we will all try to come together and encourage the legislature to make this next session about the budget and make it about appropriations. And let's figure out what we've got. We have to encourage our school districts, just like we have to encourage agencies that provide services in our state. We've got to find ways to be cooperative in what we do, see if there is some buying power that can exist. Can we create, much like I think it's Colorado, or maybe it's another state, some boards of cooperative educational services where you can begin to use the power that you have, the purchasing power, especially in smaller rural communities where there are several school districts not really too far apart. What can we do to help make those dollars that we do give you go farther? And we have to be able to figure out how to do that. At the same time, I think technology is beginning to give us an opportunity to combine some other services and maybe make some more efficiencies. But those are going to be more long-term. That's not going to happen this next session. And so to try to be able to get through fiscal year 2012, hopefully we can finish 2011 without a problem, but to try to get through 2012, I think it's going to make, we must make a concentrated effort to make sure budget's first, and then we do the other stuff legislators do.